Your Shopify site is bleeding SEO value right now. I just published an article on SearchEngineLand about how to optimize a Shopify site for search and AI. And I also state what to do in order to increase the likelihood to show up with your products in ChatGPT and the likes. Stay with me because in the next 10 minutes I'm going to walk you exactly through the steps we take for clients in order to get their Shopify sites ready for great search results, but also to show up in AI chats. I'm Gerd Mellak, the founder of SEOleverage.com, and I've been in e-commerce for over 20 years. Recently, SearchEngineLand published my latest article on Shopify SEO and AI readiness. Getting published there isn't easy because they only feature proven strategies from recognized and trusted experts. So I'm really honored that they published my article there. What I'm sharing today isn't just theory, it's really battle-tested methodology that has been working for many e-commerce sites in the last months and couple of years. Here is what we'll cover. We'll cover first what is Shopify's problem with SEO, where are the issues that come out of the box. We're going to look at the specific structural flaws that hurt SEO and AI optimization, and also why my complete framework for fixing these issues is probably the best approach right now. And finally, how to position your store for AI-powered shopping that's already happening right now. Let's start with a hard truth. Most Shopify stores are definitely focused on conversion, which isn't bad, but they are not optimized to be discovered in search or AI chats. And that's the fundamental problem, because Shopify's default setup creates several issues that hurt your visibility. The first one is related to collection pages, because collection pages often lack the proper structure that would actually make possible for engines to understand what this collection is about. The next problem area are product pages, because very often they don't have what it takes in order to provide enough context for engines. Number 3 is internal linking, which is usually either weak or completely non-existent. And the last problem is that most Shopify sites aren't ready for the way AI tools now process information, so we need to tackle that one as well. The data is clear. AI search traffic has grown 527% this year alone. Traditional SEO still matters and is extremely important to optimize for. But if you're not optimizing for AI discovery now, you're missing a massive opportunity. Just while your competitors think this is going much slower, you could be the one selling products through ChatGPT and the likes. Let me give you a real example. This is one of our furniture clients. They lost about 60% of their revenue pretty much overnight. Specifically when AI overview started being triggered, everything changed. And actually the number one ranking with a search volume of 187,000 searches per month tanked completely. Reminds me of a classic Google penalty situation. Now they are back and their traffic on this keyword is actually 300% higher than before. What did we do? We just completely restructured their site using the framework I'm sharing today. And when somebody asks ChatGPT for furniture recommendations in their area, they are definitely going to see our client now. Let's dive into the framework. This comes directly from my SearchEngineLand article, and you're getting the complete methodology here. By the way, I'm going to link to the article in the description of this video. Step 1 is to fix your homepage, because most Shopify stores overload their homepage with product offers, slideshows, and videos. This confuses a lot. I used to tell clients years ago that the homepage is not the best place to sell their latest products or their newest products, because this is not where people would search for them. People go to the homepage if they want to see if there is like any site-wide discount, if they want to know what your website is about, if you want to know what your focus is, or if they are actually in your target group. But nobody goes to the homepage to actually find a product to buy. They would go to the direct sections. The homepage is really the most important one in order to talk about your brand. Engines are going to analyze what is the content on the homepage. Is there a clear and simple description about the brand, about the intended target, about the products and kind of products you're selling? And this is why it's so important to keep it focused and keep it clear. Now, step 2 of our framework is collection pages. This is one of the main, collection page is one of the main entry points you're going to see in your analytics where organic traffic comes to your website. But this only happens if the collection page is structured correctly and provides enough context for engines to stick their teeth in. We want to make sure that we keep a proper structure, because for AI optimization, structure is everything. Many collection pages are just a list of products without further structure or content, which is why it's important to pay attention to formatting, clear headings, comprehensive product information, FAQs if we can, etc. Collection pages also provide an excellent place to actually focus on internal linking, link different collection pages together, link collection pages to buyer's guides and vice versa. And this is very often also hardly used. People just type in two sentences as a description for a collection page and then are surprised that they're not ranking or not coming up in AI chats. Now let's talk about step 3, product pages. The product detail page, or PDP, is really the ultimate landing page. This page is going to decide whether somebody turns from an anonymous visitor into a buyer of your brand, of your products. So we want to pay special attention to what's necessary here for them, for search engines, but also for AI. Very often it takes a complete transformation of product pages. They have the highest conversion potential because somebody looking at a product has a very strong buying intent. And any change here can affect conversion. So we need to monitor carefully, but also pay attention to the best practices. AI tools on a product detail page need clear logical information architecture to understand and recommend your products. And I think one thing that's very misunderstood is that we need to make sure that we set the product in context with potential use cases and potential background of the few of the intended clients, because clients are going to discuss their situation with AI chats, and AI chats want to match their situation, their use case, what they want to achieve with your product and your product description. And one last thing, don't forget about structured data. While language models largely ignore it, they do have a database in the background that actually tries to make sense of all the structured information they have found in order to make sure their generated content actually is accurate. Step 4 is then to prepare for AI-powered shopping. This is a game changer most stores are not ready for. AI tools are not just crawling your website, they actually analyze your content and try to assess if it's useful and if it's trustworthy. Traditional SEO focuses on topics, sometimes still on keywords, but mostly topics and backlinks. But AI optimization actually wants to make sure it finds clear answers and finds a logical structure, comprehensive information. And they both matter, but for AI visibility specifically, I would pay more attention to the context and to how you logically structure it on your website. When somebody asks ChatGPT for product recommendations, the sites that appear first follow usually specific patterns. Clear value propositions, comprehensive product information, and a logical site structure. So here is how to implement this. Imagine a 4-week sprint. In week 1, we can audit your current setup using the framework. Week 2, you can fix your homepage and the main collection pages. Week 3 could be optimizing your top performing product pages. And week 4, focus on AI readiness improvements. I'm a big fan of the 80-20, which is also baked into our Erica framework we have been using for years to help people of all kinds of industries optimize their SEO and just have a proper approach. We always want to focus on the 20% that's going to give us 80% of the potential results. If you want the complete framework and all the technical details, check out the article on SearchEngineLand. I'm going to put a link to it down below, and you can implement this for yourself. If you want help with this, my team and I at SEOleverage.com are ready to step in and make those changes for you, and you limit yourself to improve and actually then track the results. We work mostly with Shopify stores, but also other e-commerce brands and especially marketing teams who want to stay ahead of search changes instead of just reacting to them. So if you're interested in having us analyze your website and create like a custom optimization plan, reach out through our website. Remember, AI search isn't coming, it's already here. And the stores that optimize now will dominate their categories first. The other ones that watch their traffic disappear are going to have a really hard time catching up on AI.